Hey, what's up? CJ Andre Zamaria. Dang, first question is where's Jarius? He ain't coming today, it's just me. Let's see how many of y'all staying here.
I'm always here. Okay.
We was doing just fine without him. I bet that is so loud. You know, I was listening back to our videos. And you gotta make sure you don't turn this. You gotta make sure you don't hit the table because it'd be loud.
Hi guys.
Yes, we were, Joe. We were doing just fine.
Excuse me?
No, I'm not singing. I need to let that go. Wait, there's 25 of y'all in here. I need to see 25 thumbs up. Let's see. I see 2. Hit that thumbs up. Let me see.
Why are you looking so good?
Good and I'm bougie. Good evening, Demetria.
What up?
Hi, Existence. Hey, Danielle.
Can you sit back, please?
Oh, there y'all go. Look at y'all. 12. Okay. Keep pressing it.
25. Come on. 13. Come on.
Hi, Ricky. We love you too.
Let's see if we can.
You're going to be in and out, Andre. All right, Bahamas. Hey, Travis.
Somebody took a like away. Y'all trying it.
Hey, Kelvin.
Where these likes at? Y'all getting in here, but where these likes? Give me these
You're
likes.
So stupid.
And make sure you click that bell. Y'all miss me? I miss y'all. I was thinking about y'all today.
No, he wasn't. I had to remind him what today was and that we had to come talk to y'all.
No, you did not.
Okay. Thank you, Zamaria.
Thank you.
They gave us the blues today. We went to the mall.
They sure did. But it's all good, though. They're my kids. So what can I do? Mm-hmm.
All right. So we said we ain't going to stay on like hours and hours tonight. But we wanted to talk about some of the topics. Okay, Montgomery. From the last video. So Jarius was going to talk about...
Hold on, I need some water so I can read these.
Hey, Regina. What if you clicked the bell months ago? Not the bell, just the like button.
Who is that? My friend Regina? Hey, Regina.
We good at pronouncing. His name is Jarius, so we good at pronouncing names that people get wrong because they'll call him Jarius.
Jarius. I get that all the time, and that is not my name.
And I get Terrell. Yes, come through topics. So, Jarius, you can start off.
What you want me to
talk about? You said in the last video somebody broke your heart.
Should I name names?
Okay. They probably watch.
Okay.
Hey, so, Melissa.
It's 2.
It's 2 what?
I'm not gonna go through in depth about both of them, but it's 2. I was thinking about it because you reminded me of.
Jarius got dumped on his graduation day.
I did. Okay. So here's the
no need to name names. Okay, Existence, we got you. We want to name names.
So let me get comfortable. Y'all mind if I, get comfortable? I don't care if y'all mind.
So extra.
But anyway, so I was talking to this guy, and I'm from a small town, and there's I wasn't out at the time, so I was talking to other guys that lived in other places in Louisiana. So he lived about an hour, 2 hours away from me. So we had been dating for 9 months, 10 months, something like that. And then all of a sudden, it's graduation time, and I'm making all these preparations to move, to the city that he's in. I'm going to college there, and I'm just thinking we're going to live together, we're going to be together, all this good stuff. And then one night, it was maybe 2 days before my graduation, he just went ghost. Keep in mind, I ain't crazy. Now, we've been talking, we've been seeing each other, we've been dating, we were in a real relationship. And he just went ghost 2 days before my high school graduation. And I'm just I was going to introduce you to my family. This is the time that I was really going to come out. How the F you just leave me on my graduation? So I'm blowing his phone up. Now, keep in mind, I I used to be a hothead, but in that relationship, I completely suppressed all of like my anger, all of my like like fighting and all of that good stuff. Like I didn't do any of that with him. Like I don't even think we got in an argument before. But so when that happened, I got pissed off and I didn't hear from you. So I like went off and I left a voicemail and I just clicked on him because I'm just like, how freaking dare you like sit up here and ignore me on my graduation day? And the day before my graduation, you supposed to be here. I got you a ticket. So the next thing you know, like I get the day of my graduation, after the graduation, I find out that he ended up like he had to work 2 days straight at work at this convenience store that he was managing, and all of his employees quit and stuff like that. His manager was gone. It was crazy. So
Excuses.
right. So he came back and he was just like, okay, well, this is what's going on. So you know what, since you want a trip and you know I don't like do all of that arguing and stuff.
Keep that in mind. So he's very passive. The ex is very passive.
Yeah, like he didn't do that at all. And he was like a few years older than me too. So like he didn't argue and do all that bickering and stuff. So when I blew up on him, he was just like, I'm done. And I was just like, right. That's what I thought too, but he really wasn't though. But so when I got that confirmation of what happened, I was just like so heartbroken, y'all. I really wanted him to be at my graduation. And I just felt like I thought I was like really going to be serious with this person. And I just feel like for you to just leave me with no explanation, like you were supposed to come and you didn't figure out a way in 2011 to reach out to me some type of way, like, or figure out how am I going to get in contact with him when you know you're supposed to be there. So like that whole day, I remember I had my graduation party and everything. And I remember leaving my party and I walked to the park and I just cried.
Jarius is so dramatic. If you guys haven't realized, he is so dramatic. Everything is the world is falling. The world is ending.
You wouldn't feel like the world is ending if
I would have got somebody new at the party.
That's dumb, Terrell. Like, but the thing is like I had a girl that I was talking to at the party. Like, I could have been with somebody, but like that's where I wanted to be. And I just felt like for you to just leave me with no explanation like that hurt.
I would have came to your graduation, but
I know you would have, but you wouldn't have a choice. But
so you wasn't supposed to have a choice either,
right? So fast forward. This is where it really gets good because I actually ended up moving 10 days after my graduation to the place that he was at. And I just felt some type of way. So y'all don't do this, but you got to run me my coin for that.
Whatever.
You know, you're going to run me my coin. And, you know, rent was paid.
That's trifling.
I feel so bad. No, but like, yes, you're going to pay my rent.
So when he moved from his small town to Baton Rouge, this is where the ex lived. The ex lived in Baton Rouge. And
run me them coins.
So they had relations. Jarius is a softie and he, you know, let him back in.
No, I didn't.
Whatever.
I let him back in and I played with him for a little while. And I really wanted to be with him, but I was just like, you know what? Somebody that's gonna do me like that, like who knows when you're gonna do it again?
Y'all wanna know the real tea? That's the ex that I went to the sex store with.
Because and the reason that is because I was so conflicted on whether I wanted to have him in my life to some capacity. And I just feel like
yeah.
So
this is what it was. Okay, so that was your story. You got your heart broke or whatever. So Jarius was the type. Me and Jarius had issues when we first started, like together, because first of all, Jarius had dated guys, obviously, before me, and he would be very naive when it came to people liking him. Now, mind you...
Hold on, wait. I'm sorry to interrupt.
You always do that.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not sorry because you always do it.
You done?
No, I wasn't done. You can wait.
Hold on. All y'all need to do is continue liking, hitting the like button.
That don't matter.
Hit the like button.
So Jarius was very like, you know, like, he's a nice person, da, 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 da. And then he felt bad because he used him to get some money. So I was just like, listen, it was, and then he went to a HBCU, and it had like a lot of undercover people there. And I went to another school across the way. So it was just like, I always just had feelings about him going to class. It's like, I didn't want him to go to school because I knew people would try to talk to him. So
yes, David.
He, no excuses.
No.
Jarius is very like, he used to be like this. He's not like this no more. He used to be very like, oh, like they not like that. Like this person don't like me. He's just nice. He's just a friend. He's just a classmate. And with his ex, I wasn't going for it. Male or female, it make no difference. Male or female, it wasn't. I didn't care. It was just like, that's your ex. How many people in the comments? How many feel like your ex, like you shouldn't have to deal with exes? Whatever. Jarius was still like back and forth on a friendly, like he's a nice person, Terrell. Da, da, da.
And so would you admit that?
I think that he is a nice person, I guess.
He was.
Hey, sister. Oh, Morgan in here. She was in our blog. If y'all haven't checked it out, make sure y'all go see it from Friday.
What's up, Mo?
But so he was just very like, you should never deal with the ex, bad idea. Jarius was very back and forth. So one day Jarius was at work, and me and him had just had a conversation about it and I was just so tired of talking about his ex. I was just like, okay, like either something going on or like you really just
did
like
you really
like him.
Feel like something was going on between us?
So while Jarius was at work, I got the boy number and I texted him and I was just like, hey, are you busy today? And he wasn't busy. He was like, no, I'm going to get my boyfriend a gift. Da, 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 da. I was like, oh, okay, well, let's meet up. Because I had questions. If anybody knows me in these comments, hey, Brandon, I ask questions. I will ask you questions down. Like when my best friend brings over his new booze or whoever he's talking to, I ask him all the questions. And me and him went, and he just so happened to want to go get a gift for his boyfriend at the sex store. Now, mind you, y'all, when he just gave me the address, he didn't tell me where it was. So I pulled up and I saw it was a sex store. Now, mind you, Jarius didn't know because he was at work. He was like, Lord, I'm sorry, friend. I didn't know it was a sex store. So I walked in and I was just like, oh my goodness, if Jarius knew this, he would kill me.
And what's the name of the sex store? It's off Airline.
I don't know the name.
It's called Hearts.
Oh, it's Hearts. It was called Hearts. So I went in and he was just shopping. I mean, it was just like normal. It was just like, what's up? Like,
but if the crazy thing is he was so weird like that he probably didn't think
he was so
wrong.
comfortable with it.
Like he didn't think nothing was wrong with it.
And then, so we left the sex store. I think I was texting Jarius in that time. Jarius still don't know. Like, I didn't tell him I'm meeting up with him. So then we went to the mall. And like I was sitting in the food court, and that's when I just started asking questions. I was just like, so how often, like you and Jarius talk, or like what was y'all reason for breaking up, just to kind of see if the stories matched. And he just, so everything matched up.
I'm only laughing about it now because it got turned up that night.
Jarius called me while I was at the mall, and he was like, what you doing? I was like, I'm at the mall. And he was like, oh, okay, like what you getting me? And I was just like, nothing. Like, and he was at work. He was on a quick lunch break and then hung up. So I was just like, you know what? You a cool person. At the end of the conversation, I was like, you know what? You a cool person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel threatened by you. You are a little weird, but I could deal with you. I don't think that you like him. You have a boyfriend, and Jarius thinks that you're a good person. And I wasn't insecure. It was just like I just needed to know on both ends that it was an understanding. Like, you don't like my man, he don't like you. We good.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was just like, well, I'm about to go to the store.
What you started smiling for?
Because I told him, I was just like, well, I'm about to go to the store because I'm a cook tonight. Do you want to come over for dinner?
And then that's where it went all
I said, now that was that
left.
May have been a bad,
horrible. You should have kept
choice.
Wraps.
No, I wouldn't get that understanding. I said, do you want to come over for dinner? So I went to go get the food. And he like went home or whatever. And then he came, and it was probably like maybe 10 minutes before Jarius got there. So he got there And well, Jarius called me, and he was like, "What you doing?" I was like, "Cooking," and I was like, "Anthony's over here." Oh shoot! I didn't mean to say that name. I said, y'all didn't hear that. I said, so and so's over.
You wrong for that.
No, I didn't mean to say it.
Well,
Dang
look,
it.
just don't come back and sue me, Anthony.
Okay, I was just like, so and so's here, and he was just like, what? And I was like, so and so's over here. Like, I invited him over for dinner, and he like,
y'all, we gonna get sued now.
Jarius played it off so cool. He was like, okay, I'm on my way. So I went in there, and I was just like,
I tell y'all, when Terrell told me that, and I said, okay, I'm on my way. When I tell y'all,
but he said it so calm. It was just so it was just like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, I'm on my way home.
Sure am.
And so I went back to cooking. I was just like, oh, Jarius is on his way home. Like, he'll be here in a minute.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Jarius came in that door, and it was like, that look when you at like the store and your mama tell you don't touch nothing, and like you pick some up anyway, and it's just like a look she give. Jarius walked in that door, and he was sitting on the couch, and the look that he gave him when he got in, he was just like, yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and go. And I was just like, what's going on? And he went off on him, and I felt so bad, y'all, because I felt like I put him in that situation.
Let me tell y'all how this.
It was just like,
this was you not about to sit up here and you not about to ambush me like that. Why is my man? First, y'all write in the comments.
No, write in the comments. If Jarius, okay, the only reason I met with him was because Jarius was so conflicted, like, oh, he's such a nice person, Terrell.
But you come through me though.
No, it's nothing to go through you because you shouldn't even be talking to him. So out of generosity, I said I'll get to know him on my terms. And
but then you could have did that, but you could have informed me. Don't be
I didn't have to inform you. Because if I would have informed him the way that I was feeling, if I would have informed him, he could have gave him a heads up and they could have got their lives together. I'm catching everybody out the loop on a random drug screen. I caught everybody off guard. So ain't nobody had time to get their stories together. You wasn't.
Okay. So
but I know 100% sure now because you didn't know.
But look, let me tell you this.
Listen.
All that I can say is this: if you my ex, number one, and if my new man is coming to you and trying to hook up with you and trying to meet up with you and stuff like that, that should have been a call to me first, and you should have checked with me first. That was not okay.
Boy,
and this is what happened.
When
I came home and I opened up that door, all hell broke loose. I sure did, and I brought.
Now, granted, he just told you that the boy he's not confrontational. So it's almost, it was just like, it was bad, y'all.
All that I can say, the part that I remember is we were downstairs and I was legit about to fight him. And I just remember thinking
hitting stuff. Jarius was so angry back then.
Oh my God. Like I remember punching the wall and he was like so scared and he was just like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I felt so bad.
I tried to stop him and then I was just like, listen.
I felt so bad, y'all, and I was just like, okay, like I really do need to calm down. I just remember like,
and so y'all want to know the real tea? What happened next? He felt bad about it always. That's why it's just like he always do stuff and then feel bad about it later.
I do.
So it was just like it was no point in doing all of that, and then he was just like, because do y'all feel that way too? Like, so I'm the type of person if I'm mad at somebody, if they try to be nice to me or if they not giving that same energy when I'm mad, like I start to like, you let it go. So I'm terrible at holding grudges. I start to like feel like, oh, okay, like you not.
It was a scheme. Terrell
Todd set it up. Not because I just feel like I can't be mean to people who are being nice to me. And I think Jarius felt that because the boy was just so passive and didn't argue back with him and was kind of like scared, he felt bad about it afterwards. So then after he was yelling at him outside, he came and yelled at me. But I wasn't scared like he was. I was just like, listen, I had my reasons.
Look, let me tell y'all
and I found out what I wanted to find out.
Let me tell y'all this though. I feel like I learned a lot through that situation because the crazy thing is
Don't agree with him, Brandon.
his thank you. Because I know, but legit, I really felt bad about that though. And to be honest with you, even if like the person is watching this video, like I still have nothing but love for him and respect for him because at the end of the day, he really legit is a good person. And I just feel like I should not have done that to him, but I should have taken my anger out on you because you
No,
put
you
me
shouldn't
in
take it
that
out on me.
position.
And don't address him because we still ain't clear. That's another story.
Clear up what?
The last situation when I asked him a question and he told me he wasn't answering me.
What question?
No, that's another story time. But it's still it had nothing to do with Jarius. But
I ain't gonna be able to save you. Girl.
It was so crazy because we were cool. Like he helped us move. Like we ended up getting cool. Like later on, and then we fell out again. I don't know. It was
what question?
Don't wear your old clothes and you have new clothes. Okay.
Oh, you better get some old school knowledge.
We want to know. What did I ask him? I'll address it in the video because I have to really think about the whole situation. That's sad too. I mean, I guess I really don't have any beef because it was so long ago. But you know how you just Jarius was forced to be around my ex though, so I can't do that.
Okay, look, let me tell you. Okay, since we doing story time, let me tell y'all this though. So Terrell had a female ex, and at the time, nobody knew that me and Terrell was dating. I would come home with Terrell for like holidays and stuff, and she had a child. Obviously not. Hey, Will Terrence. Obviously, it was not Terrell's child. It was a child
that
before
was my baby, though.
They got into a relationship. But Terrell was there since the child was like first born. So whenever we would go back home, he would always invite her over. And then
I didn't always invite her over.
I know you didn't. Mama, I love you, but Mama was being shady. She would
my mama didn't know.
She
didn't do it. She didn't do it after like I came out and I told her.
No, she absolutely didn't. But I feel like she was trying to figure it out, and she
kind
of wanted.
I feel like she really just cared for her. We care for her and the baby. I legit was with the baby since he was like 2-3 weeks.
But Mama was pushing for y'all to be together though. She would be like, because she would come and talk to me, and she would be like, I just like really think that, and I just would be.
Me and him used to get in so many arguments about that too, but I felt like.
Hold on, I didn't even tell the story, so they don't have no backstory. Okay, so pretty much I would always go home. And
she's a really good friend to us, by the way.
She really is. But she would come over and she would always end up in her feelings because whenever she would leave, she would be posting stuff on like Facebook and stuff like that, like her heart's broken, like all kind of stuff like this. And I have to be forced to be around her. And I'm just like, you sitting up here crying over my man and we up in here. And I'm just like, like, what's going to happen? Like, and then at that time, I'm Terrell's first relationship. So it's just like, okay, well, are you going to go back with her? Like, because every time
Jarius used that against me, and that was just
I was just like, why is she got to be coming around if you know she going to do this? If she can't, come around and be a friend and respect the fact
she wanted that old thing back.
Right.
You was taking her man.
Wasn't going to get it. But I just feel like you got to sit back some because you
already dark, so it ain't nothing that I'm
but
doing.
Anyway, I was just like, girl, like, why you gotta be crying every time you come around here? And that be making me feel some type of way. And then I can't say nothing because don't nobody know we together. And I'm just like, I can't. So we had to snip that in the bud because I was tired of arguing about it. And he was tired of hearing my mouth. But like
I didn't.
You didn't what?
We didn't snip nothing because I said, okay, so let me ask you this. I felt like it was for any other ex I would have.
Tried it.
Any other ex I would have, but I felt like me and her. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah,
her son was really like a part of me. Like
he was, and he's such a cute little boy too.
He was a part of me, and I felt like when I went, no shade, like I wanted to see him, and Jarius didn't understand that. He was just like, okay, like no.
Okay, so am I wrong for that though, y'all? Because it's just like, okay, well, why would you? I know you love the little boy, but
Andre, don't be messy. Not a part. The little boy was a part of me. Like he was really important. Is really important to me.
Okay, so do y'all feel like I'm wrong in this situation? Because I understood the fact that you have a relationship with a child. Even though that's not your child, I do understand that you have a bond with him. But if the child's mom is always going to make your new person, your new spouse, make me feel some type of way, then I feel like that's your responsibility to cut that off. If she can't be, or that's your responsibility to tell her, like, hey, I love your son, like I do want to be around you guys, like
that was just a lot when we wasn't out yet though, Jarius, and I feel like you was asking for a lot, and that's why we was getting an argument because
so you wanted me to put my feelings to the side.
I didn't ask you to put your feelings to the side, but what I'm saying is, okay, so this is the same situation as if, let's just say you were married to somebody, or not married.
Andre says you stole her man.
You were boxed in. I said boxed in. You were dating someone for a while, and when you got with this person, they already had kids, so you became like their stepdad.
Okay,
and then so y'all build a relationship, and then y'all separate, and you get with your new person,
right?
And you still want to see the kid because you were a part of them, like growing up,
right? I understand that.
And the last girlfriend or whoever still has feelings for you, and the new girlfriend is saying, "Well, I don't care if it means you don't see the child. She got feelings for you, and I don't want you around her."
I just feel like,
answer that question.
What's the question?
Do you feel like that's fair? Yes. If your new person said, "Well, I don't care if you got feelings or you want to see the child, I'm uncomfortable because she still like you, so you need to cut it off."
I just feel, I feel like that's legit. I feel like if you,
Andre, don't do that. No, I'm not. I'm not.
New person, if your ex is making me feel some type of way, and you have no ties to your ex anymore, then that's done. Like
that is a tie. The child is the tie. What are you talking about? That's the whole point.
So you're telling me that you're going to risk us not being on a healthy playing field because you want to be in the child's life?
You want to know the truth?
Spill the truth.
At that point, I felt like that child
was more important than me.
I'm not gonna say more important to you.
Y'all better talk to Terrell.
No, you ain't gonna talk to me. I'm just saying.
I roll Terrell.
No, that I roll Terrell. Oh. So read.
Look, y'all better go ahead and get him together because all I'm gonna say.
Don't try to get me together.
Yeah, y'all can go ahead and get him right on together. Not too much, but y'all can go ahead and get him right on together because I feel like that's dumb. You cannot bring your old baggage of your old relationship into a new one. If you gonna sit here and
with an innocent child, though.
But Terrell, okay, it is an innocent child, true indeed. And that's why it was such a big battle for us at that time to go through. But I just feel like if the child's parent
is not stop hitting the table. First of all, I told you to echo. Second of all, I told y'all that okay. So here's the other thing: is that Jarius is emotional about it. When all it was, she didn't do anything. Thank you. A child is not baggage. Anything disrespectful while she was there. When she would leave, she would post different statuses on Facebook. I told Jarius, well, unfriend her so you didn't see it. Like, she didn't do anything while she was there. It would be statuses on Facebook. And I'm just like, okay, well, then don't look at the status.
But then you sitting there, and then I got to realize that you over here visualizing about my man. And,
okay.
I don't want to be in.
So I didn't follow your exes, so I don't know what they felt about you because I didn't follow them.
Who? Name one.
It was one that just followed us, was it not?
Byron.
Okay, so now you just gonna keep name dropping.
You be all right.
Thank you, Kenneth.
But I just feel like this though, y'all. The child, okay, I shouldn't have said baggage, because that typically refers to somebody as being negative. The child,
he lost.
The child.
Those are the marshmallows from with another.
It sure is. The child is not baggage, but at the same time, you have to be understanding that when it makes me feel some type of way when your ex is talking about you, that she's still in love with you,
kids,
and that she still want to be with you
on a Facebook status. that you friended her. You went and friended her to see it.
Yeah.
Sounds like self-inflicted pain to me.
So you just would rather me just not care about it? Anyway, we over it. We love her.
What was another topic? Next case. What was another topic we had? That probably was our first argument. So that was 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yep.
Why did you go to jail? Jesus. Can't talk about it. It's a closed case. It was stupid. So in short, okay, let me see how I could best explain it. We were staying at this apartment complex. We were staying at this place called Oakbrook. And we were in apartment S. It was me, my cousin, and a leasing manager. We were all roommates. My cousin moved back home. Jarius moved into the 3rd bedroom. Cool, but we didn't put him on a lease. So technically it was still me, my cousin, and a leasing manager on the lease.
Can you answer this? I didn't take you. Y'all was already broke up, so please split it up.
You did. Okay. And so when Jarius moved in, it was just us 3. Well, the leasing manager was moving, and the leasing manager was
okay,
moving.
Roger.
And so me and Jarius were moving into a 2-bedroom. And I had done some work over the summer. They did like this program where like you move furniture, you get paid, da-da-da-da. Well, they ended up, like our last 3 months that we were there, they couldn't find our rent. They opened this new online system and we were paying our rent online, and then they tried to tell us we didn't have it. So when me and Jarius went to go apply for our 2-bedroom moving out of the 3, they told us that I couldn't be on it because I had a balance. Well, Jarius was never on a lease, so he can get it. So he got it, and I just moved in. And they were just like, well, you can't stay there. But they also didn't pay me my money over the summer for moving the furniture. So I kept going up to the office and being like, hey, like, y'all need to pay me. Here's my hours work, and they never paid me. So I kept going up there, kept calling, and then they finally was just like, you're annoying us. Like, you can't come up here or we're going to say it's trespassing. Well, little did they know I stayed there. I was staying in Jarius' apartment. And one day, like, it got escalated, and I wrote this email and told her, like, you need to pay me my money or I'm gonna file a lawsuit, Like, I didn't even know the first thing about getting an attorney, but it sounded good in the email. And she said, like, again, if you come up here, it'll be trespassing. Well, Jarius had broke his phone. He did an insurance claim, and I was getting ready for school. He was at work, and they knocked on the door, like the maintenance people knocked on the door to deliver the package. And I opened the door and they were just like, well, we're not giving this to you, because they knew who I was. They was like, we're not giving this to you. And I was like, all right, bye, and closed the door. Well, like 5 minutes later, I'm grabbing my book sack, about to go to school. And the police are at the door with the leasing manager. And I'm just like, oh, shoot, like what's going on? So they're knocking on the door, like telling me to open up. And I got scared. So like, I was just like, they're not about to take me because I didn't do anything. Like, I'm just in the apartment. I'm not bothering nobody. And she opened the door and I just stripped. I just took all my clothes off and like jumped in the shower. And like, I don't know what I was thinking. I was just like, well, I guess they're not going to take me if I'm butt naked. So I just took all my clothes off and jumped in the shower. And the cop came in there and was like, yeah, put some clothes on and let's come on. And I was just like, you have got to be kidding me. So I called Jarius. I'm trying to hurry up and call him while I'm stalling, getting out the shower. So I'm like taking all long. And I called and I'm just like, Jarius, like, I think they're about to take me to jail. Like, I didn't do anything. Like, I was just in an apartment. And he was like, oh, okay, Terrell, well, I'm at work. So I'm gonna call you back.
Yeah, I did not go down like that. Like,
he said, well, Terrell, I'm at work, so I'm gonna have to call you back. How you gonna call me back and I just told you that they're taking me to jail?
I didn't believe him, obviously. Like, and then, like, when I eventually got it, I immediately left work.
At least you were clean and ready to go. Jonathan, you tried it.
But let me tell you how down of a man I am, though. So I get there and I find out that they put Terrell in jail. So
illegally.
I'm pissed off. And one of our friends had just moved to Baton Rouge, and he worked in the police field as well to some capacity. So I was like, okay, well, since they just broke up in here and didn't tell me nothing, I'm gonna call the police and I'm gonna report all my stuff stolen. So I called the police and I said that they broke up in here and they took my MacBook. They took both our MacBooks. They stole
and didn't get nothing.
a TV, all kind of stuff.
Didn't get not one thing.
So the police come to the door, right? And eventually they came to come and take my statement because I think I called 911 or somebody. I was pissed. So I was just like, okay, cool. So they get there and the police just like, so what did they take? And I was like, they took my MacBook.
He was mad that he was mad that they didn't believe him.
Like, what? Like, I don't understand. Like, they came up in here, and then now my stuff is missing. So, something you need to go and like figure that out. So they was just like, yeah. So, you know, they have the right to come in here, and I'm just like, so what is you saying? So what you saying right
Jarius
now?
wanted to go to jail.
So I just felt like, okay, well, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. The only thing that I was thinking is that they was gonna take my baby in there. And I couldn't deal with like him being in jail, and I just know that he's just like really soft-hearted, and I just felt like they would have tried to take my man. So I was just like, okay, well, if you ain't gonna take this statement and prosecute them, we going to jail and put me in the jail with
America is weird. So like he didn't read me my rights, he didn't tell me what I did. It was just like, it was not that I was shaking, I didn't do nothing wrong. But here you can't, and back then, granted, like that wasn't even when like police shootings and stuff happened, you know, what's happening like it is now. But it's just like, what do you do in that situation and be like, I'm not going? For him to hit me upside my head with something, if he would have busted in there and I'm just like, I didn't do nothing wrong, I'm not going. It was nothing that I could have said. He was just like, I'm taking you in. And I was just like, well, I'm not, like, what did I do? Like, I was in here. Don't that just
bring back so many memories, though? Yeah, I just remember feeling like I need to be.
I was only in jail for
2 days.
It wasn't 2 days.
It was like almost 2 days.
Y'all, they came and got me right after, like, so first of all, I was in a cell. They changed me immediately. Like, they changed me into the little orange jumpsuit immediately. I wasn't in jail, I was in prison. They changed me immediately. Like, so I was in there with like some hardcore criminals, and I like, for trespassing, they tried to feed me. I didn't eat it. I got in there, they changed me. I was in a cell in, I don't know what's it called. And
East Baton Rouge Parish jail.
No, I don't know what the like cell is called. Like when you just
holding cell.
Yeah, I think it was like a holding cell, but they made me change and fingerprinted me and everything. I had a little mugshot, a little ID card. And so like we was in there, I was just sitting there, y'all, it was just like so ratchet. They tried to feed me. I just gave my food away to everybody because it was like some slop, legit. Like I would never want to go to jail. And like I just kept calling, was like, are y'all gonna get me out? Are y'all gonna get me out? And East Baton Rouge is so slow with how they do things and like how they process stuff. And then I think it was like on the weekend.
It was a weekend.
So like the judge, like then when I actually went to court, like you went and saw the judge and I saw him on like a screen and he was just like, what are you in here for? Like he had just sent in somebody like right before me for like something like serious. And then he got to me and it was just like, oh, trespassing. He was just like, go home. Like Bill has said it like $500 or something like that. You know, you only got to pay 10%. And y'all, I was just like, okay, like I'm going home. So I called my mom and telling him like, bail me out. Here's my bail. Da, 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 da. Y'all, it took a whole another day before they can process me out. And they got me out right after I was in. Like they had made me squat and cough. I was butt naked in front of everybody.
Y'all
they had gave me a bunk and everything. And I was just like, I am not staying here this long. And everybody just kept asking me for my socks. And I was just trying to stay by myself. It stunk in there. It was, and I tried not to cry. I did cry. I did cry. And the security guard saw me crying. He was like, it's going to be okay. I was just like, if somebody tried to do something to me, y'all wouldn't even get in here in time. Like
that's what I'm worried about. Like that's what I was concerned about. I was just thinking like, you know, somebody's gonna try to do something to him, and like, not that he can't defend himself, but like I would just feel so much better if I was there and somebody tried. Like at least I could be there to help. And I just feel like when he started crying on that phone, I just knew that like other people
they was gonna see weakness,
and they was gonna like try to like rape him or something like that. And I just was just like, oh my God, like, yeah, I started crying in the car because I'm just like, I don't know how can I get in here, Terrell. Like, I don't know how I can get in there to help. And I just remember just feeling helpless, and I just stayed at the jail the 2 days. Like,
I cried because of the whole thing. I was scared. I feel like to have to do something like that, like to like cough and like everything. I don't know. I just felt like I was with like some serious like criminals. And I'm just like, I do not belong in here. Like I am like at like this like nice college, like I have a job, and I'm just like, why am I in here? And they gave me a bunk, and I was just like, I cannot believe this is happening.
Talk about this
and started crying
because I was just thinking like, okay,
I am a crybaby.
What if I run the car into the fence or something? Like, I was just trying to think like, how can I get in there? And like, but I can't be stupid because I know he's not gonna stay in there long. But I'm just like, Lord,
he was gonna do something that really would have kept him in it. And then the crazy thing, the hard part too was when I got out, Jarius was there, my mama was there, so I hugged her and I rolled with him, but we still wasn't out. So it was just like the hug that I gave him was just like a hug, but it wasn't like us hugging until we got in the car. I don't know. Being like not telling the truth to people is such a
so much
headache.
Stuff, like, Lord have mercy. Like, you would just never know. Like, that's in the crazy.
Don't do the crime if you can't do that. It is a wake up call to never do anything that'll land me in jail, because that was yeah, I definitely get that, because to be treated like that over nothing in a place where people do way worse things. Yeah. Like prison, it wasn't just a jail. And to give me like a bunk, I was just like, I'm never getting out of here. Crazy thing though, like people in jail like are obsessed with socks. Everybody was just like, let me have your socks. And I was like, you think I'm about to walk out here barefoot?
You remember Shannon was just like, Jarius, if you fight this police officer, you are not gonna get Terrell and they're gonna lock you up. Like, I was like so mad, y'all. This is
I'm pretty sure that he'll know I won't go shower lasted you those 2 days, right? I was not taking a shower there either.
That's just a mess, y'all. Baton Rouge is just ridiculous in itself. But
Charles is sit in that jail. I sit in that jail tonight.
I can't stand you.
Yeah, I got it taken out. Okay, next topic. Give me another topic. Well, at least you're free. Not Tupac and Chris Brown.
Who is who?
Clearly.
Obviously, I'm joking.
Politics. Not politics, Andre.
I got a job.
This has been shared somewhere.
Right.
Oh, it's 2 Andres. How was the baseball game?
It was too many people, in my opinion. I mean, it's always gonna be like
baseball is so slow.
Yeah, like I it's not my thing. But my job paid for all of us to go. So
I thought it was
a good experience. I feel like I would want to sit there and watch the game. I would want to do all the other stuff.
Yeah, you can, Andre. DM us on Instagram. The meaning of life. I wish I knew. What was the other one? We had another topic. Well, y'all cut each other off while talking. You gotta wait for someone to finish. You gotta listen to what the other person.
I know. Why are you sitting up here calling out my flaws? Because it just be me.
Yeah.
Excuse you?
I asked y'all a question on Instagram and I got no response. We'll do it. I'm sorry. We try to respond to everybody. Are you guys going on a Run 2 tour? Y'all post it for me. I tried to get the tickets. Look, I kept refreshing and I wasn't about to keep doing that. I just saw Beachella, so what's different? Jay-Z? I don't feel like, I don't know. I ain't gonna talk bad about the Queen. Ain't nothing bad to say about it, but I just feel like I ain't about to, y'all going to see Lauryn Hill. Don't she not show up to her concerts?
I'm good.
Topic on toilets. Would y'all do something like Naked and Afraid, that show?
No.
I wouldn't be naked. Andre off Instagram, we had a conversation about a few days ago.
Oh, you know what?
She come on 4 hours late. I'm
gonna ask y'all this, because we had a big conversation about this on Friday. So Terrell has a best friend. I have a best friend, and together we're all best friends. So my best friend is in a relationship, and he's been in a relationship for about 4 years. 4 years in August, 4 or 5 years. 4, 5, something like 5 years. It'd be 5 years in August that they've been in a relationship on and off. I can't give them the full 5 years because they'd been broke up for about 3. But
I'm out.
But they've
I'm
been
out.
together.
What time is it?
So, and then Terrell has a best friend who, he be doing his thing or whatever. So my thing is this. If you have a friend and you're giving them advice on what they should do in their relationship in order to better themselves, like once you give like the advice, do you give the advice and just let it be, or would you like take their next actions? Like, okay, so let's say if you know that they don't need to be in their relationship anymore.
They see it because my best friend was just in these comments, and you might still be watching.
If your best friend is making a bad decision in their relationship, and you're giving them advice, and you know that they should leave, but they don't, but they're steady complaining about their relationship and the things that they're going through.
This is an example.
How should you respond?
This is just an example, by the way. That wasn't the topic.
No, it wasn't. But like in general, because so my thing is this, and Terrell says I'm not a good friend for it.
Say my battle, Jesus.
So I will give my 2 cents about what I feel.
You got something else?
Somebody said it?
Mm-hmm. You don't.
I checked my nose before I came down here. But
okay, so Jarius is very bad at explaining stuff. Let me actually. Okay, here's a simple way to put it. Are you guys invested in your friendship, in your friend's well-being?
See why we work so well?
Are you invested in your friend's well-being? For example, if your friend is making a bad choice, do you continuously tell them, like, don't do that. I don't think that you should do that. I don't think that you should do that. Or do you tell them once and let them decide and then just keep your mouth closed if stuff keep happening, like to them later on? And she was right all along. My friend did this to me with my last man, and she was right all along.
I say my piece, and
I'll tell them once, and tell them once. Okay.
Yeah. And Terrell can't do that.
A few times, listen, I tell them once to keep my mouth shut. Tell them one time. Okay, it's so hard for me to do it. I don't like to repeat myself. Okay, it's so hard for me to do it one time because I feel like you don't want to see your friend. I don't know. It's so hard for me to see my friends either get heartbroken or go through something. And then at the end, I feel like, okay, well, I only told you once and you probably didn't take me serious. And I just feel like I have to keep telling you, like to keep reminding you, like you better than this. Ooh. You can do better than this.
I am invested in my friends with me, but I'll tell you something. I will tell you once and when. Yeah. That's how I am. Like, I just feel like I support your relationship. And I support what you want to do. And
if they want to be dumb, let them be.
And sometimes, like, you do have to let your friends, like, make their mistakes. And I just feel like, even though I see it and I see that it'll happen again, or I see that it's a repetitive cycle, I just am like, okay, so what you gonna do?
And okay, so here's a good question then. Here's a good follow-up question. So if you only tell your friend once, if you don't like to repeat yourself and you tell your friend once, what is your response if your friend keeps coming to you talking about that problem? So what if you say, I don't think this person's good for you, like because of X, Y, Z, and then they don't listen, but then they call you every week or so and talk about how they doing, like this person bad. Do you listen to them, or do you be like, well, I already told you how I felt, don't talk to me about it? Because then you get classified as an unsupportive friend.
Well, this is my take on it. I say that if I
hangs up, child.
Ooh, I don't hang up. But
tell them I don't want to hear it.
This is what I said.
Remind them.
I said that I don't think. Well, this is. Hold on. Let me get my thoughts together. This is because I don't want to get too much out. But I said this. I've given you my advice. You did not take it. So therefore, at this point,
You don't
I'm
say
not
that.
going. Yes, that's exactly what I said.
Okay.
So at this point, I'm not going to be able to have a conversation with you about this because, like, at this point, like, you're not taking the advice that I have, and I don't want to get my feelings invested in it. So we just not going to talk about this part of it until you figure it out. Until you come to a conclusion on what you really want and what you really gonna do. Then I don't want to have no parts of it because then me and you gonna be falling out because I'm gonna be frustrated with you.
Hey, Akil. Is it Akil?
Hey,
I have a question for y'all. While y'all are probably still, especially if it's at the 10 times, opinion I keep to myself when I feel like enough is enough. Okay, I have a question for y'all. What do y'all think makes a good YouTube channel? Because somebody was just like, I don't know why y'all don't have more subscribers and stuff like that. So what do y'all think other YouTube channels do really well? Or why do you think that they have successful channels?
because in our field, like,
I don't know a whole lot of people in our field though.
well, no, there are a whole bunch of couples that are gay who are young and black and who have like really nice, I guess you could say their YouTube page is popping. But I would say this: they're kissing,
Clickbait and lies.
Yep. Kissing. They have deceptive.
I kissed you last time.
No, but they be doing the most.
Like that chapsticks challenge, like when you gotta like kiss and taste the chapstick and try to guess the flavor.
Like doing stuff like that. Like this, I'm not about to do it. I feel like people be talking about messy stuff and talking about some stuff that they should not be talking about. Like one, you know, there's probably one of y'all people that y'all follow, but like one person was like, you know, having conversations, like really explicit conversations with one of their parents. And I was just like, oh my God.
Okay. I'll talk to you about it off camera because
what? I wasn't supposed to say that?
You just
I'm just saying.
Is it Jermail and Will? I did watch their videos. We watched their videos. Huh?
I don't know.
I think I did. You don't need to be vulgar. Look at Jamie and Nikki. They're very boring, but very popular. Well, I hope y'all don't think that we boring. Okay, so tell us what y'all think about this. So what did we agree to? We said we were gonna do lives on Sundays, so that can be consistent. So everybody that's in here, you don't miss them because we always get messages later about like we missed y'all live. So we'll do lives on Sundays, and then we were gonna post a video Tuesdays and Thursdays. Was it Tuesdays and Thursdays?
Mm-hmm.
Or was it Wednesdays and Fridays?
Something like that.
It's either gonna be Tuesday and Thursdays or Wednesdays and Fridays and a vlog.
Ooh, it sounds like Saturday. A lot of work.
We'll do something. So we're gonna come up with a schedule because we hear that helps. So y'all know when to do it.
But yeah, I just think that
of course Terrell has a plan. Because somebody I don't know. Y'all told us not to do a lot of challenges. Y'all said y'all only want vlogs and story time.
I don't like, but you know what? The challenges get like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the challenges because I just think that it's...
You just don't like them because most of them involve food.
It's not, even if it didn't have food, like it's good to have fun and stuff like that. But like me personally, when I watch someone's YouTube, like I want to really get to know that person, and challenges don't do that. Talking to people, understanding like what their mind, like what their point of view is, and understanding like where they've been, where they...
I like lives, but I actually don't really like doing videos. I like this because I get to talk back and forth with you, and I don't have to edit.
Yes. Ooh, said it best. Quayshawn. Maturity is boring to this generation. Yes, they want to, I don't know. Y'all, all that I can say is that I'm very proud.
I just got your message, Andre.
I'm very proud that we have been as successful as we have been with social media, and we haven't had to do certain things in order to get there and to keep people's attention. I feel like Terrell says this all the time, but like we pride ourselves on like having a positive image without having to do all the extra
meal
stuff.
And ship it to me though. Y'all are role models for young black men like me. Oh, thank you. I'm tired of seeing young black gay men over sexualize themselves.
And
That's
then it's
our
just
thing.
like, and then you see it on TV. You on these like love and hip hop and all kind of stuff like that. Like that's not the majority of gay people. Like gay people don't always like act all crazy and doing all this extra stuff. Like like that's not all that we're about. We're not all about sex. Like we're not all about like showing off like our bodies or whatever, or being naked and kissing and all that other stuff. Like we're normal people just like everybody else. And I feel like when other people look at us, like that's all that they see. That some like two black guys like sitting here like doing the absolute most. And you don't have to do that. Like this is my personality, this is Terrell's personality. And like I don't want to be rude, but like it's just like you kind of like it or you don't. Like I'm not about to sit up here and be doing the most just to get a YouTube check.
How long did it take you guys to get comfortable with being gay? I'm out of the closet, but really discreet, and it affects my dating life.
I would say
I feel like don't try to date anybody unless you're ready to give your all, because it can be, especially if they're out, because they're gonna feel like you're trying to change them.
I think for me, I became comfortable when I knew that me and Terrell had a solid foundation. And I think that when you can stand together on that type of subject and be united with it, I feel like nothing else is going to matter at that point, because nobody's opinions, whether it's family or friends, nobody's opinions is going to affect us. We're still going to be successful. We're still going to have a good life and all of that other stuff. Like, so I just really felt like at a point where I knew me and Terrell was going to be straight, I was just like, look, at this point, I have my man. We about to have a family. I am not about to be concerning myself with anybody else and your opinions, because I don't have time for it. Do y'all show affection in public? Kisses, hug, hold hand? No, not really.
Sometimes it just depends. You
Um,
said it like that was
no, it's not. We don't. And also that's also to, we also are respectful of people, especially where we are too, because like I wouldn't want to bring my kids to the
Andre,
mall.
we always gonna say like. I'm sorry. It's
Right.
it's a habit. Thank you, Charles.
What if we took our kids to the mall and we saw people in the mall smoking weed and all this other type of stuff that we would want our kids introduced to? We try to be respectful of other people as well, especially if we're in a family oriented place where we a parent may not have had that conversation about two men or two women or something like that. Like we don't have to, PDA in front of everybody, and especially in front of kids and stuff like that.
That's why if y'all watched that last vlog, that I was over it, because we were somewhere. Well, y'all can see by the menu where a lot of gay, African American men were, and they just do the
absolute most.
It was just like a lot, and it's so hard. It's so hard, like just thinking, like we're somewhere and just sitting having a nice time, and someone just comes out and just like ruins it.
Private or public school for the kids? We would do either, but public school would have to be top notch. So actually, the school that our kids are gonna go
resend it, Quayshawn. Resend what we told you to send.
The public school that our kids are gonna go to is really nice.
Okay, so I saw the other Andre's message. So Andre Baird, resend your message. These New York men, Atlanta is tricky too. It's a lot of gay men that move here. It's a lot of gay men here, but it's tricky. You have to be very comfortable and confident before moving here in a relationship. Because
somebody asked a really good question. You don't feel slighted that you have to filter your love? No, not at all, because we're not. I guess we are filtering it, but that's not like we're not like that anyway. Like we don't have to.
I feel like maybe we're just not like that. I also feel as though I think that it would be a little weird. It's not just because we're gay. So Jarius made a point like, they haven't had a talk about it yet, but I wouldn't want somebody slobbing down, a heterosexual couple and my kids I'm walking my kids in the mall. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like some things are for at home, just like on YouTube. Like, I'm not about to do that in a public setting
where everybody's watching. Yeah, some things you should just keep between yourself. And what I do with my husband is my business. I mean, I'm not about to sit here and say that I wouldn't like hold his hand in public or something like that, but like kissing and stuff, like we hug in public. So I guess we do kind of do PDA.
JJ. No, I'm not biracial. Wait, shoot. It's going so fast. You like the Nets? No, I just like the hat. You play Fortnite? No. I used to.
I don't like the public affection, period. There's a time and a place. It is. Not everybody should be in your business like that. Not your intimate business. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep that to yourself. Wait till you get home. Wait till you get in the car. You never know who's watching anyway.
Tell us the story about when your mothers first met.
I don't remember. Oh, they met at your mom's house.
For my graduation?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't anything like big.
Mm-hmm. They didn't.
My mom is really friendly. Jarius' mom is really shy, so it wasn't like a. Yeah, and my mama knew at that time. My graduation.
I thought my mom met your mom before that.
She met her when she met your grandma.
Oh, well, yeah, it wasn't nothing like major.
Are y'all planning on having any more kids in the future?
Why y'all want me to have so many kids? Jesus, y'all want me to be walking. Next thing you know, I'm gonna have to buy a minivan. Lord.
Do you guys plan on doing pranks? No. Pranks are okay. So me and Jarius are very. We get mad. So let me tell you how pranks wouldn't work. Our pranks will probably be the most authentic pranks that you ever saw. However, y'all see a different side of us because we get really I get really mad. I get irritated fast. And me and Jarius to the point to where Christmases and birthdays aren't even fun because we argue, because Jarius will leave and try to go be sneaky and get my gift, and I get irritated because I'll be like, where you at? Where you at? Come on. And he'd be like, it's Christmas time. I just be like, I don't like surprises, because he'd be turning his location off, to try to sneak to malls and stuff. And I do the same thing. And he'd be like, where you at? Where you at? When you coming home? So no, pranks wouldn't work.
I would.
And I feel like, because I'm not going to say that I think everybody pranks are fake, but I just feel like when I watch the pranks, I'd be like, you didn't know that was a prank. That they're going to try to get you back. So when you think, to me, it wouldn't seem real, because go turn on. I was watching Law and Order. It wouldn't seem real, because if something happened that was out of the ordinary, I would be like, this is a prank. And then I wouldn't go through with it for you guys would know. And I'm just not about to be fake about it.
Let me say this. I don't understand why people I've seen some pranks with some baby powder. Who about to clean that up? Who about to clean up these messes and stuff? I'm not about to do that.
Do we cuss?
No.
Sometimes. Jarius is better than me. Only when we get really mad.
I only really curse when I'm either tipsy or
27 years being married is a long time. That's amazing.
Come on,
James.
27 years. Now I have to ask though, is it a consistent 27, or is it a 6 years but we've really been together 27?
You know what I thought about doing? I wanted to end it. Everybody always asks about the kids. What you think if we interview the baby mamas?
What?
And make a video with them?
Our kids' mom? Absolutely not.
I think they'll do it though.
I'm sure they would. Mm-mm.
I might ask them.
Nope.
Some pranks make me cute. They fake. Some pranks make me cringe when I watch them. They're all fake. Some pranks that take it too far. No pranks, bro. None.
Hold on, wait. I love homosexuals. They are so fun to be around. I used to have a gay best friend.
What happened? Wait, shoot. Who is your favorite YouTuber? Jarius don't really watch YouTube like that.
I don't.
Who's your favorite YouTuber
I don't know. Us?
then? Us. Um, I don't watch a lot of different. I don't watch a lot of.
Oh, I
channels.
mean, Our Normal Life Atlanta. That's the only other people I watch.
Oh yeah, they're very similar to us too. They have 2 kids. We tell y'all about them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They're amazing.
Morgan
I'm trying to think.
channel.
I'm trying to think about people who I like will watch.
I would watch people like this is what I would want to see. I would want to see vlogs of what you go through in everyday life because that is kind of interesting to see
I
like
cuss like a sailor.
what another person's life is really like on a day-to-day basis. I think that's cool. And I would want to like be nosy like y'all and be up in their business and finding out their past experience because people be having some stories, yeah.
How old are you guys? We're 25. What about the constant cheating pranks? It's like, bro, are you trying to say something? Exactly. The cheating pranks, literally me and Joyce would be in here fighting. So like it would, and then I wouldn't post it. So we would be in here fighting. Or I would have broke his phone because
I'm not here for no pranks.
I'm not about to don't prank me. No, do they see the children? No, they don't. We really didn't have contact after.
Jarius has an attitude. What do I have an attitude about?
Word, shout out to Terrell and Jarius. Thank you. Man, we lived in Atlanta for a minute. Jarius has, I think that's what we watch. Thank you. Just follow his ideas. Life events. Okay, we could vlog more. It is. I told you I'm getting more comfortable. I did it at the baseball game. Just talking to the camera. So it's becoming a little bit more natural. Your face was off. So what we have to get that the longer thing. Right now our holder is short, so we have to kind of like hold it far. So we just gotta get a longer one, and then maybe y'all can see more. It'll look a little bit better. Y'all ain't seeing my comments. Andre Baird. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna look for the next time you write it. I think I got your message. Though.
Have you heard of a guy named Walter Lee Hampton? He lives in your city. He makes YouTube videos on the gay life in Atlanta. You should check out on YouTube. He has a successful channel. Okay. We can do that.
I'll look. Let me see because I'm gonna forget about it.
You spelled my name wrong. We had ups and downs, but we stayed together. We had problems, but I knew where my love was. Okay, yes, make it work. Just throw the whole prank away.
He's like a bodybuilder.
Oh, he got 41,000 subscribers. Okay. Come on, check.
But I do have him in South Carolina, though. And you guys. Yep, you have us. Oh, we glad we make you happy, Roger. Would you do consider couple challengers?
We done with couple challenges.
Like, well, we could have. I think like Our Normal Life did with Inside the Life of Eminem with the noodle challenge or the. Mm-hmm. I can never say the M when you eating. How do you say that? Somebody tell me how to pronounce that. What? Mukbang. Mukbang. I don't know. It's something where you eat and talk, but I don't know. I don't know how
you know what I do want to do though? I do want to. I'm sorry. I do want to have a round table discussion with our best friends on some of the time. Y'all should drop us some topics that you want our best friends and us to talk about.
Like what it's like being having a best friend like me.
Yeah. I'm so amazing.
What about a day with the lucky fan? Maybe we could FaceTime y'all one day. I'll do a FaceTime.
Mm-hmm. We've met some people before. We met people in people have saw us.
Mukbang. Is it mukbang?
People have saw us in Atlantic Station before.
Mukbang. Y'all watch us just eat and talk. I feel like I would be I don't know what y'all eat. Man in Chicago now. We come to Atlanta in June. Would love to meet you guys. Nice. What are y'all gonna do when y'all get here? Y'all ever watch Lil James videos? What is Lil James about, JJ? Say hi, please. Hi, Kawhi. Mukbang. Mukbang. Or yoga challenge. I would beat Jarius.
What?
Yoga challenge. Yes to round table. Do you guys have a religion? Yes. Do you want to know what it is? What Lil James, the little boy arguing with his mom? He funny but bad. I probably wouldn't support that. Just like that other little boy.
Mm-mm.
I'm not really
not
here
for that
for
at all.
like disrespectful children. And I don't know if it's just because I have kids, but it makes me cringe to watch kids curse or like be super disrespectful, like for views. I don't know. I'm just not about to sell my soul for comments and like cooking episode. Which I want me to cook. Who's your favorite gay YouTuber?
Jarius and Terrell.
You are stop being like that. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna start watching them. Do us a favor, DM us y'all favorite YouTubers, and we'll go and check them out. And then by next Sunday live, we'll tell you guys who we like.
Ooh, I'll make a gumbo for you.
Do that. Make sure y'all DM us y'all favorite YouTubers, and we'll go look at them. And then Sunday, we'll tell y'all who we think or who we'll start watching. Y'all should do a morning or night routine. I kind of did our morning routine. Well, you could do it. Jarvis will do it tomorrow morning.
Mm-mm.
Funny and sometimes mouthy little kid. If it's like funny, that's fine. But if it's like disrespectful, I'm not gonna watch it. Jordan, somebody just told me about Walter Lee's videos. I'll look at them. I haven't seen them yet. What's your favorite dish to make, babe?
Gumbo.
I'm watching my favorite stuff. You're so sweet. Chicken parm. I can make chicken parm. Have you ever noticed the orange juice is actually yellow? Cooking with T&J. Man, I got a family reunion, but I'm staying in Midtown. Me and my man, June 28th. I don't know where to go.
Me and my man.
I haven't been to a gay club in years. I like to bowl. Yes, bowling. What is y'all religion? What's your religion? Christian.
Mingle.
Christian. Don't waste your time on Walter. There's something wrong with that guy. I like Lante and BJ. Didn't we see this?
I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. I really don't be watching YouTube like that.
I'm 8. Don't make fun of me, please. I'm not gonna make fun of you. I'm gonna just make sure I watch my mouth. Creole food, okay.
Oh my God, he said he's 8.
He did say he 8. Our lighting right now, it looks bad. Oh, it looks good.
I'm in perfect skin.
No, they said our lighting doesn't look as good in videos. Some folks that have been inspiration to us. My religion is Beehive. What's some good names? I feel like all these YouTubers have like names for like who watches. And we said Team T&J, but what y'all think? We used to start our videos like, what's up, Team T&J? I'm sorry, I didn't know you were a girl. I watch YouTube to watch y'all. Y'all are so sweet.
Thank
My
you.
favorite YouTuber is I Am So. Okay, I do watch his. His is funny. Messy Mondays are funny. And his that food thing that he just did, like when they whisper.
My best friend loves
I'm gonna go
Friday.
That's I Am So.
I know.
I'm gonna get one of those. I'm gonna get one of those mics and try to do it.
What?
And just eat into the mic like that lady did.
Oh my God.
T&J Squad.
That's what I said.
How do y'all deal with people that say you can't be Christian and homosexual? Pam.
That's the retarded. Oh my God. So my personal view on it is my relationship with God is my relationship with God, and I'm thriving. My husband is thriving. And that's all that matters. And when I get up in the morning or when I go to bed at night and I say my prayers and I thank God for my day and I pray over, my day and my activities throughout the day and I pray over my kids and all this good stuff, nobody can tell me what my relationship with God is. We good. Okay.
Okay, we won't change anything. I'm sorry.
Who said that? Change what?
Because I was asking about names and it was like, we shouldn't, like, nothing's broke right now. Don't fix it.
Oh my God. Okay. And next thing you know, we be like Kaya and T.S. Madison.
JT Empire. Thoughts of Dumbo and Chrissy.
Who is that? Lesbians?
Mm-hmm. with the baby?
I don't know too much about them, but they seem like they're doing really well though.
People be worried about them too. Like, I don't know. I love Domo's. I love her personality. She's like very like extra.
You know what I will say
She's
from what
very
I can
vibrant.
see of them, it seems like they are authentic. Because some of these couples, like somebody said this
A
in
lot of
our
people talk
last,
about their pranks though.
they be like together for YouTube, pretty much, and it's not real. But theirs seem like they are real. So I don't. I'm sorry, y'all. I be at work all day, and on weekends I don't be. I be wanting to spend time with my kids and my man. So I don't really watch a whole lot of YouTube.
Why do Christians nitpick what they consider as a sin? Last time I checked, all sins will be judged the same. That is true.
I don't. To be honest with you, I don't think. Well, I personally feel as though being gay is not a sin, but that's my feeling.
I feel like it's one passage. But listen, you know what I be telling people? I be like, everybody is everywhere you go, being homosexual, man lie with man. That's all you hear. But you know what? You know what is so crazy to me? Nobody follows the 10 Commandments. That's a commandment. Nothing about being gay is there.
Hmm.
But everybody highlights this one part of the Bible that talks
You know
about man
what?
with man.
You know what's
But
so
y'all disrespect
crazy?
your mama, you're cheating on people, you're lying with other people, husbands when they married.
But you know what's crazy though, and this is what I had to have a conversation with my family, and they still don't get it for the most part. But you would legit waste your whole life disliking, disowning a family member because they are gay, only to get to heaven and I get in before you do. Now, how would you honestly feel if I was three people ahead of you
That's
and
all
God
right.
tell me to come on in and you didn't wasted a whole lifetime disliking me because you thought that I wasn't
You thought
gonna get in.
if you had to listen to one female singer for the rest of your life, would it be Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey? Okay, I just wanted to know because I'm a Christian. I think there are gay people that are Christians, and some people in my family don't believe that. So I'm struggling to be understood. When people tell me I'm going to hell for my sexuality, I tell them I'll save them a seat right next to me. But you're not going, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't.
You guys should advertise your YouTube on Instagram a lot more. Use a lot of tags. You know what? I thought about using tags, but that also gets annoying. I don't know. It just looks
I don't
like
know. Tags
it
make you
doesn't.
seem desperate. Too.
It doesn't look authentic a lot too. Like that, I don't know. I'll try it. We'll try it. But yes, gluttony, greed, everything. Heteros live on.
It's just like, like, come on, man. Like, at the end of the day, my life is my life.
The
And
Williams way.
whatever's
I'll write that
gonna
down.
be my fate is gonna be my fate. That should have nothing to do with you. Like, it's the point of this way all the time trying to be mad at somebody for what if and possibilities and stuff that you don't know. Like, live your life, be happy for me. And if you can't do that, then you get the boot.
What song makes y'all queen out? I don't really queen out, but
We did on Just Dance.
that's because it's just dance. Bounce music.
Nice
I love
for
y'all, Mariah Carey. Bye, Kawhi. Don't be sad, Whitney. It's very refreshing to watch to be able to have a discussion and jump from topic to topic, get very clear and then get mature answers. Ugh, it's refreshing. We try. People cherry pick scenes from the Bible, it gets on my nerves. That's true. Did you go ring shopping, Terrell? Well, new ring shopping. Thank you for reminding me. Tonight. Tonight I will be.
Well, we about to go on vacation next week. Oh my God.
But you see how you showing yours? Again, after you said that you should have a more expensive one.
Bam!
Do you ever notice older gays are like extremely sexual? Oh, they so nasty. Not all, but I think you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. They are. Gays? Yes, they are. And I think that comes from older gays used to have to live in such a sheltered type of environment, and everybody has needs, and everybody, of course, wants to, get their thing going. And I just feel like during those times when they were coming up, they had to be like so discreet. And I just feel like now that they can be a little bit more open, like they're just a little bit more vocal about like their fantasies and wants and stuff like that. And I just think that it gets annoying and it is super nasty. But
will your children be raised in church? When I have kids, I would like for them to have a church home, but don't want them exposed to hate. We feel the exact same way. We want our kids to definitely find a church home, but that's one of the things is I don't I don't ever want to be uncomfortable or to have my kids there and then that topic comes up. You get what I'm saying? I because I would walk out. I would actually cause a scene in church and then walk out.
Terrell is lying.
What is one thing you hate about each other? I
We
hate
said
that
that already.
Jarius is very opinionated. Just like my church, just like Christians in my church, we accept everything. You are so motivating. I love your wedding videos. Do y'all go to ATL Pride? We've never been to a Pride.
Mm-mm.
I'm scared. I'm scared to go to stuff like that now, y'all.
That's
Honestly,
really, we've never been into that though.
How do y'all feel about that? Like, honestly, because so much is going on. Joyce and I, when we go to the movies, I get so nervous if people walk behind me. Like, I have to find the right seat when we go to, like, when we used to go to gay clubs, like, we went to probably like 2 after that shooting happened. I like had to know where the exit is. And like, I don't know. It's just weird going out now to a place where everybody know it's going to be a lot of gay people. I just feel like it's scary. And then movie theaters are just scary because there's been so many shootings. Like if somebody gets up and walks behind me, like I have to look at them walk behind me at the movies.
What are y'all favorite motivational songs to listen to? I listen when I'm trying to be motivated. I listen to what's Yolanda Adams. I listen to her pretty much all day, every day at work.
What's your favorite food?
Crawfish etouffee.
Mine is just anything seafood. I love stuff with shrimp. Batman, yeah. That Batman thing happened in Louisiana too, huh?
Yeah, it happened in Lafayette.
And we were living in Baton Rouge, an hour away.
Yep.
Our hotels, I low key get paranoid in hotels. Why hotel? That's why I stay out of clubs. I listen to gospel music when I need to get motivated. Yeah, Jari, I bum off a Jarius playlist.
I be getting my Yolanda Adams on, baby.
Frog legs.
Ooh, I don't know if I can get with that one.
Tell them what you eat or what you used to eat.
Chitlins, tripe.
Ugh. Do y'all know what tripe is?
I didn't eat chitlins. I used to eat tripe though.
Man, I admire you.
I'm trying to change my name so y'all won't think I'm a man. Oh, Kenneth is a girl.
Yes, Danielle. We know you're Danielle. Guys, I love you both. We love you too, Milton. You can't go anywhere these days. It's sad. It is. It really is sad.
We've been on live over
cow stomach. Yeah, you know what it is. That's so nasty. Have y'all been to Essence Festival? We have. When we went, it was we only went because it was Tamar, and I think I missed her. But Trey Songz was there. Who else performed?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember. That was some years ago.
So
do action videos, also, but authentic.
So whose names went on your baby's birth certificates? Both of ours.
It's so they discriminate. It says parent 1 and parent 2. They won't put dad and father or father and father. They put parent 1 and parent 2. I actually didn't like that. Everything like tastes like chicken at the end of the day. That is not true. Oxtails. I wanted to try oxtails, and Jarius didn't want to let me.
Okay, so as a final, before we get off live, what is the last thing that you guys want us to talk about for next time?
How do you guys cheer each other up?
Be blessed is probably my favorite one.
How do you cheer me up when I'm mad? Can't mess with seafood. No man, I can't do it, won't do it. You don't like seafood?
Okay.
Now, how did that work as far as biological fathers of each kid? I'm assuming that's what they don't want us to talk about. I told y'all I'm gonna interview they mamas. Who is auditioning for American Idol first? You trying to be funny?
Terrell.
Smile, you guys. Take a screenshot and send it to us.
Hey.
How you got the babies? Expand on that story.
Okay. How you got the babies? We went to the stork.
Dropped them off at the front door.
And we said, can we please have 2 children? One named Ari and one named Ashton. And they said,
that'd be a long video. I'll probably do a video about it, not a live, because it'll be long, but y'all gonna have to watch it. We be trying not to give y'all long videos. I just want you guys to know that Terrell, you give me life and I'm here for it. How about that? Miss Evelyn do say that. How about that? You guys should make a series on your channel, on your journey blog series, storytime series, organized stuff, so you won't be repeating yourselves. Y'all still gonna ask questions, but we'll try it. Yeah, do a 2 or 3 part video on that.
Y'all want to know how we got these babies, huh?
Y'all will be so mad at us because I'll leave y'all with some good cliffhangers and won't give it to you for another week. And I'll be like, and this happened. And then at the end, I'll do like next time.
Okay, so guys, it's getting late and I have to be up at 5:30.
Bye. Well, me and them gonna hang out without you. Are you fully black tea? I got some Caucasian in me.
Boy, come on, so we can go to bed.
All right, we'll do that. We'll do the 2 or 3 part video. Okay, so this is what I need y'all to do, because we're about to log off because Jarius is tired. And Black Panther is on Fire Stick now. If y'all have a Fire Stick, it's showing in HD. So y'all should go watch it. Okay. Make sure you like it. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. All y'all be like, yeah, going live, and y'all be subscribing.
Okay.
And share the page,
yes,
so other people can subscribe.
Share. And anyone who has not liked the video,
go look at it.
Please like it now, please.
Y'all be wanting us to we do all this editing and stuff and make all these videos, and y'all don't even like it. Yes. We husbands, not boyfriends.
So this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make enough money so that I can stay home and take care of my kids. Then I can make videos for y'all all the time.
Oh, that was a good one, baby.
What?
That was nice of you to tell them that.
What?
That you would make videos for them all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
What else I need y'all to do? Anything? Yeah, we're gonna come on next Sunday. Every Sunday. We're doing it every Sunday. All right.
We're gonna have to start doing it earlier though, y'all.
This what else I need y'all to do. Yeah, we're gonna DM. Okay, so DM us times that you think we should go live on Sunday. Topics. Right now. And
I'm checking my DMs right now.
So times, topics, and what else? I don't know. Just hit us up. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not answering that. 7 p.m. Okay, 7 works. Wait. 7 might be a little tricky because the kids don't go to bed till 8.
We just might have to do it a little bit early in the day and have to include the kids or let them be talking.
Y'all want to see the kids too? In our now if they start acting up, don't be getting mad.
And let me say this, y'all. Please don't be mad at us. Like I'm sure you guys know we get a lot of DMs, so like we try our best to go through them, but like please don't be mad if like even if it's been like a week or 2, like I'll still respond. Just give me some time.
I mean, we do try to at least respond. I know most people don't respond. And everybody y'all are so nice when we do. They be like, oh, I'm just glad that y'all, respond. Do y'all get on Twitter anymore? I feel like y'all don't even get on Snapchat. I'll be giving y'all my Snapchat.
Y'all, we look so lame on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. We only got like 24 people on there. Come on.
I don't know if people get on Twitter no more. Unless you Kim. I'm gonna call up Kim.
No, they be getting on Twitter. They be getting on Twitter because Kim and them still be getting like 10,000.
Kim gonna shout me out. What's our Twitter? Maybe that's why we don't have to follow us, because no, our last one they blocked it. Okay, so here's our Twitter. It's easy. I want y'all the only YouTubers who do respond. And Terry, you know who I'm on Snapchat. Yeah. I got suspended. Don't get suspended. Thank you, Brandon. After you put the kids to sleep. So after we put the kids to sleep, it'll be like 8. So we'll try to do it. It'll be 8. TS Max had color folks time. So we'll be maybe a little bit. Okay, 8:30. All right, guys. So we're gonna end it. Make sure you DM us. We will be checking.
Love you. Thank you.
We love you guys. Thank you so much for standing up with us.
I will say this. You guys have been doing a really amazing job because our consistency with the number of people that are engaged has been amazing tonight. So thank you guys for rocking with us.
Who's your favorite rapper? J. Cole.
My favorite rapper would probably be, I'll say J. Cole.
Or Kendrick.
J. Cole.
Okay.
Bye. Love you.
Love y'all.